Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Crypto Harvest. Today is July 24th, 2026. Let's check the price of Bitcoin. Okay, so the price of Bitcoin, it looks like it fell a bit today, but overall in the past week, it really moved maybe down 1%, so not too bad. A bunch of stuff happening, so like there was the war in Iran that's still going on. Interest rate hikes are expected twice soon, so that is crazy. Google released their earnings, a lot of cash outflow, not so much cash inflow, resulting in the entire stock market crashing yesterday. But yeah, so because the market crashed a bit, we're going to be loading up more on some of these tokens. So let's get started with Goose, and I'll show you guys everything we do for all the harvesting today. Okay, so the first batch of harvesting will be around 0.1 BNB. This directly translates to 59.47 USD dollars. So we'll add 59 to our calculator here. So we lost $1, but that is okay. All right, so after Goose, we go down the list and we hit up Olive. So let's harvest Olive and get you right up is Olive to BNB. So we have 0.86 price impact of making around 27.87 from this transaction. Let's go ahead and confirm our money. There we go, 27.87. And that means we go in here and we'll update that 27.87 into the calculator. All right, next one is, drum roll please, Harul. Let's get back to you with Harul. Alright, next up, Harul. We made $12.90 in Harul. Let's go and pocket this into our bank account. So, let's see here. When we do MetaMask 1291, so we'll go ahead and add that to the Excel 1291. Seems like everything's been dropping by $1, which is okay, not bad. Alright, next off is Salt. I'll come back to you once we're done. Okay, Salt, we made $34. I'm going to quickly just add it in here first, and I'm going to break it up and just return it into the pool. Alright, so I'm just adding back that amount that we just earned back into this pool just so it can continuously compound our interest, and that is the name of the game, compounding the interest. Alright, next one, RBH. Alright, so remember 2 weeks ago we made $45 in a week. Last week we made like 14. Let's see what happens this week. I'm assuming it will be balanced around 14, maybe even 12 if it goes down. So let's just see. Just because the market's been doing pretty poorly, I don't anticipate it performing well. But you know what? We were always we never know. So let's see it. Deposit 3 is the pool ID, the PID. The amount while we're doing is 0, actually, so we don't have to do anything. Referral would be the very last one over here. Let's connect the wallet. And then once we're connected, we'll hit the right option. And all right, give it to us. Ooh, 18. We made more. Last week we made 14. This week we made 18. That is pretty good. So let's pocket the $18. We also made a second account. So as you remember last week, I put a note down saying see if it works. Now today we will go and see if it does work. So we hit up 2 and we see, oh nice, this account made us $2.57. I think we put in like, what was it, 14 bucks? Maybe double that, maybe like 30 bucks, because I think we put maybe 30 bucks in. $2, man, that's a lot of money. That's like 10% return in less than a week. In a week, 10%. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna keep full porting onto here. So don't worry about that. So pretty easy. We're just full porting it into this V2 pool. I think we'll keep loading onto maybe a WBNB RBH for a bit. So I don't know if I saved that. Yeah, this is BUSD, so I haven't saved it yet. I will do that right now though. So all you have to do is go into your farms. From there you add liquidity. And then once you create that liquidity, you'll see this pop up and you hit the max amount here. So we made $21 this week alone from the 2 pools. So we can go in here and just add in 21. So that actually boosts us up quite a bit. And this will just compound. This is already earning us 38% ROI on its own without us touching anything. With the farming fees that were earning us 10% a month or a week so far that we saw. It won't be this consistent, right? But it's quite a bit of money that we're making on this account. I am very happy about this. Again, if you guys want, remember to buy RBH because you're going to make a lot of money if you follow these steps. So make sure you stay tuned for next week to see how much we make. Leave a comment down below, telling us if you did buy this token, and if you did, congratulate you for an early retirement. All right, so next up, we need to just upload the amount. So we just hit up the balance of the LP. We want to determine how much is there of this LP. Balance of would be here. We hit up this amount. Yeah, this amount right here. And from there, we need to add it back. So we go back to deposit, go back to here, add in this amount. We hit the right option. And that should bring us to a juicy, yeah. So we added it back in, $40 more into the account. So this really has like 70 bucks in it now. And this has like, I don't even know, like 200? I don't actually remember. I have to double check. Let me just double check how much. I'll double check it and get back to you guys after. All right, moving on to Dino. All right, doesn't seem like a lot, but we only made $10 USD on the Dino farm this week. So let's go ahead and swap and just see what is up with that. It's possible that we were always making that amount, but doesn't seem like it. Let's go ahead and swap it out first. So this made us, I just round up $10. Going in here. Yeah, so we lost off like half of our income from this. Maybe the Dino just fell. So this is the like risk you have. Like sometimes you have some of these coins, these farms that don't earn as much for whatever reason. So we'll go ahead and take a look as to why. I always like checking why something doesn't go as planned. So we'll go ahead and try to find Dino Index Screener. Yeah, here it is. It seems like the market cap probably tanked over the past while. Let's see. A week ago, it was trading at 7 and then it dropped to 5. So it probably fell like 20%. That's probably why. But still, it's not like it dropped 50%. It is dropping very low though. So again, if you guys want, remember to keep... oh yeah, there's a lot of sells. That's probably why just like the price tanks, so then your fees aren't as high. That's always the risk you play with though. So that's why we're super diversified. We have like almost 20 farms across the board. If Dino's not doing well, then whatever. We have our other farms like Robinhood that's doing well. Fish that's probably doing well. Let's go check out Fish actually. Let's see it. All right, we're done with Fish. We actually don't earn that much from Fish. I was mistaken. But our Fish, this period, we can deposit 980, which is 4911 is how much we made this period, this week. So let me just confirm that. 4.9 would also go into our Excel. 4.9, and that brings our total to around $30. Pretty good. I don't think there was much change because we probably actually lost some money because our RBH went up, but our Dino went down by quite a bit too. Okay, so with that being said, let's do a quick recap of our earnings. So this week we made $213 on daily. Every day we make $30 USD. On a monthly we make $850, and on an annual basis we make 11,000 USD. Converted to Canadian means we're making $15.4 thousand extra in our basically salary. If we're making 100K, now we're making 115K. If we're making 50, we're making $65,000. This is pretty insane. Now, if we have our current net worth, which I can quickly check, our current net worth probably has fell just from this period. Actually, no, I think it probably stayed the same. If not, maybe it went up. 26,980. Yeah. Okay, so this is our current net worth. From there, our additional investments is just equal to the monthly of $854. We compound this monthly. Expected growth rate, we already talked about this. Because we're yield farming, our yield is a bit higher than what normally would be. So it's around 20%. Number of years that we're compounding, we're just doing 20 years. Currently 28. So by the time we retire, 48, we'll have around $4 million in our bank account. That is crazy. This is 4 million in USD. That's probably 6 mil in Canadian, which means that, you know, with the 4% rule, right? You just take 0.04%. This is how much money you can take out of your account on an annual basis without losing much on your principal. So this is quite a lot of money in 20 years that we can make. We also have like amortization schedule here. It shows us exactly at which year, how much money we're going to be making, our balance. So if we go all the way down to year 20, this is the amount. But if we stop at like year 10, this will be our amount right here. So you can see the power of 20% compound interest. It is quite insane. This is the projected growth rate from 0 to 4 million. Well, from 30,000 to 4 million. All right, I think that's about it for today's video. If you do like this video, remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below. I want to know if you have bought Robinhood. If anything, I think you guys should buy Dino because it dropped quite a bit and you always want to buy low, sell high. So I would recommend buying Dino. In the link in the description down below, I'll have the links to purchase both of these tokens for you. So again, remember to like and subscribe. And with that being said, Crypto Harvest, peace out.